Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some Final Fantasy 15. This game is almost 7 years old now, so it's getting on a bit, but it's still one of my favorite in the franchise. It was actually marketed as a Final Fantasy game for newcomers. You didn't have to be someone that was familiar with the franchise to enjoy it, and I agree with that. I'm going to quickly go through the in-game settings that I'm using. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160. In terms of graphics, the game does have a 120 FPS cap. This is the resolution scale. Playing at native, but you can obviously double your resolution if you wish internally. So assets is basically the 4K HD pack that you can install. It's like an extra 70 gig, but it's definitely worth installing. So as long as you have this option, that means it's enabled. And everything else is completely maxed out. The only thing I've turned off is motion blur. The game does support DLSS, but it's literally Gen 1, and trying to swap the DLL and update it basically stops the game from launching. Now the game actually supports a lot of Hairworks features and NVIDIA features specifically. It was a very big push from NVIDIA to get all this tech inside. So it's got TurfWorks, Shadow Libs, VXAO and Hairworks. So not very common to see all of that in one game, but NVIDIA was very heavily invested. But the game does stutter quite a bit, unfortunately. And I'm playing this game on a super fast storage, and it doesn't really help that much.
Time to go. All right, right behind you.
There are things you can do, of course, to bring down the stuttering. I've tried to implement some of those fixes, so hopefully it reduces some. But ultimately, the game will always have stuttering, unfortunately. But as you can see,
We should make haste for Lestalem.
Yeah, don't keep my sister waiting.
yeah, I want to do a bit of exploring first. So you can see the TurfWorks working here. Everything pretty much gets trampled on and moves around. So I thought that was a good effect for the time. Okay, go after this guy. I don't know if we can beat him yet, but changed him one of my bigger weapons.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Never fear, Conto's here. Get back.
I'm gonna go after the big one.
Your time has come. My pleasure. Fiend fit to be eaten.
Cooking up a new recipe?
You'll find out come supper.
Don't see any more enemies, unless there's one over here. Yeah, I can see it.
Right there. Maybe it's just me, but I felt kind of bad taking those things down.
You're not alone. But out in the wild, it's kill or be killed.
And personally, I prefer the former.
These are one of the more demanding areas. If you're in the desert area, this graphics card can easily lock out 120 FPS. But as you can see, not quite hitting the frame cap, but still performing very well. There was a time when you enabled VXAO.
All day. Can't get it out of my head.
So yeah, there was a time you enabled VXAO, it would literally just punish the frames. You'd probably lose around 30 FPS or something close to it. But now, with the newer generation NVIDIA cards, it's not such a big deal. Let's try another weapon against these guys. I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm a bit rusty to get back used to the controls.
Showtime!
Plow right through them.
Circle around.
Out of the way! Get lost! Get back! Ignis!
If I may, imagine.
We're on the same page.
So this is my new game plus, that's why I'm like ridiculously strong.
Here we are.
Back me up!
I'll say
Where the hell did all of these guys come from?
Don't miss!
Alright, let's try some magic.
The game is up.
You're done for.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
So using around 7 gigabytes. Back then, that was a big deal. I think when this game came out, I believe the 980 Ti and Titan X Maxwell were the main cards at the time. So having a Titan X Maxwell was probably one of the only cards that could fully do the HD textures.
Imperials above us!
Thanks.
Where are they? Here they are. So these guys just follow you out in the open. We should be able to take them out, no problem. Sometimes they come with these mech machines though, which are pretty tough.
This'll be quick.
Hey, Pronto!
Let's use some magic.
Yeah! Yeah!
That was close.
No big deal.
Hey! Try this on for size.
That's that. None the worse for wear.
These guys are way too easy to kill. Let's see if we can take out this thing. Remember this being a monster you can hunt? Wow, that was some crazy frame spikes there. I'm not too sure what engine. I think it's the Crystal Tools or something like that. It's kind of a bespoke engine, but the Unreal Engine that they've moved to now isn't much better when it comes to frame spikes as well. So I really hope they get a handle on this. I think I need to actually go to the store up ahead and enable the mission to hunt that thing. I want to actually fight that, see if I can kill it now. We'll avoid these guys because they're not hostile. Is it me or does the hairwork seem broken? Those monsters are meant to have hair fully covering their bodies, if I remember correctly. They got like little patches now, so something's broken somewhere. That's what happens with some of these old games. Like you'll get driver updates and it will fix all the new stuff, but some of the older games will end up getting broken.
Just a scared of us.
Easy as they come.
Watch the enemy's movements. Don't. Yep, right. Got it.
Let's change my weapon.
Takes two. Whoa! Look at this guy.
I'm surprised.
This sounds like you're having fun.
Promzo can be annoying sometimes, but he's kind of like the light-hearted person of the group, not too serious. You got Gladio, who's like the more serious guy that's always no nonsense, and then you got Ignis, who's just like, I wouldn't say the babysitter of everyone, but he's like the intelligent one that's always keeping everyone focused on what we need to do.
Man, who knew Cora was such a badass?
I'm just glad he's on our side.
Okay, we need to refill the regalia. Let's go into the diner as well.
Mind helping me with some shopping, Prompto?
Not at all.
I'll get some food. So food provides buffs on this game, so it's very important to always eat.
Welcome to the Crow's Nest. Grab some food before you go?
Yeah, let's see what recipes
What'll
you
you
got.
boys be having?
Not much of a choice here, but we'll have the Kenny's salmon.
Hold on, just a sec.
Oh yeah, here it comes.
We'll see you around.
So you can actually also talk to this guy about the monster missions, monster hunt. So I want to see if I can fight that big thing.
So, you think you're pretty tough, huh?
Yep.
Knock 'em dead.
I'm just gonna activate all the missions and then hopefully we get to do that big one. I guess we can't do that yet.
Go get 'em. Don't work too hard.
Let's fill up the regalia and
We're gonna be late.
get to Lestalem. We've got stuff to do. Okay.
What's the forecast?
Clear skies with the temperature rising.
Nice.
And the car is one of the best mechanics on this game, and eventually if you upgrade it enough, it can actually fly as well. Looking at some of this game, I would actually say in some parts it looks better than Final Fantasy 16. So it's an interesting one. 16 has a lot of detail, but this game still has things that are better in my opinion. Especially the freedom. 16 wasn't really an open world game.
It's like we're warping to another dimension.
Wonder where we'll end up.
We should end up in Lestalem.
Wow!
Nice.
This place is pretty big.
Haven't enjoyed the city life in a while.
They've even got a cable car!
I'd like to see where it leads.
This is a more populated area. Let's see if this has an impact on performance.
It's getting hot out here.
Just need to pull in somewhere cool.
Yeah.
Any chance sleeping in a nice room tonight?
Yes, I'm certain we can secure suitable accommodations nearby.
Okay, let's make our way to the gang. They should be around here somewhere.
One hell of a crowd.
This must be the main thoroughfare.
She's at the Laville. Let's go.
If I remember correctly, this hotel's just around the corner. Maybe you go up a flight of stairs and you take a left. Yeah, just down here. Bit of a strange town. Literally only the women maintain the infrastructure in this place. Not too sure why that is.
Whoa! Did you feel that?
You mean the earthquake?
What's wrong?
My head just started throbbing.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh.
Of course, the Titans nearby.
So when the ground shakes, your brain aches?
Yeah.
A sort of seismic shock to the system. Curious.
Gladdy!
Hear us.
Look at you guys holding your own out there.
What can I say? You look good.
All things considered, you guys are staying here, right?
That's the plan.
When you have time, we have catching up to do.
Sure.
Jared and Talcott, is it good to see you?
Prince Noctis! Iris is safe with me.
Please excuse my grandson. He has yet to learn his manners.
I like it.
Your Highness is very kind, but we shan't impose.
A very good night to you, Your Highness.
So, Iris, what was it like inside the Crown City?
Not pretty. The Citadel took a beating. But a lot of outlying neighborhoods made it through in one piece.
The Empire had tactical targets in mind.
You know, if there's anything else, you can ask me.
Yeah, thanks. What?
So, about Lady Lunafreya, I keep hearing she was in town. Apparently she left right away, but at least it means she's okay.
Good to hear. Thanks.
Yeah, well, get a good night's rest. Morning, sleepyhead.
Morning. Where is everyone?
Oh, they're out walking with Talcott. They went to see the sights. We should too.
Oh, she kind of tries to take you on this weird date. I'll just cheer her up, I guess.
Sure. Why not?
Great. I'll show you around.
It seems your patience was rewarded. Enjoy your walk, and please take care.
For our first stop, we'll check out the marketplace. Follow me, right this way.
It doesn't seem that performance takes any kind of impact around the loads of NPCs. In fact, it's actually less demanding here than the grasslands we were at earlier.
It's even more beautiful out here at night.
Come on, Iris, lead the way.
This is the Partellum Market. You can get almost anything here. Isn't it great? I'd buy out the whole place if I could.
I'll act interested.
All these shops seem right up your alley.
You know me so well.
Massive performance dip there for some reason. That was really weird.
Wow. Look at all this neat stuff. I'm gonna take a look. Give me just a sec. Done. Next, we're gonna see the power plant.
Another scorcher.
You'd be nice to her. She ends up buying you like a Mogul accessory or something weird. Does actually have some strategic advantage in battle.
Ravito. It's a proper mountain. One day.
Okay, so we gotta go to the power plant. That's at the top of the hill, right? So I guess she just has to follow you. Memory seems to be holding
Girl,
around
but
7 gig.
I dig the rustic charm.
Huh?
That's the power plant, the driving force behind Lestalum's prosperity. But get this, only women work there. As a matter of fact, women are the ones who do all the work in this town.
Just encourage her.
Sounds like your kind of place. I can see you doing well here.
I think so too. It's so different from home. I was surprised at first, but I like it. All right, next we're going to the Outlook.
Where's the outlook? It's this way. Game seems to use quite a bit of cores, so at least that's good. Yeah, so to natively max this at 4K with all of the NVIDIA GameWorks features, it's actually something, I wouldn't say special, but it does take some doing. So the RTX 5080 did a great job here.
Imagine taking one for a spin.
Oh, yeah.
Pegler Outlook. Amazing view, right? Look, there's the meteor. You know, Noct, this almost feels like a date.
Make light of the subject, she's way too young.
If it were, your brother would kick my ass.
We better keep it quiet then. And besides, you already have Lady Lunafreya. The others are probably back at the hotel by now. Let's join them.
Okay, let's get out of here.
The breeze feels so good. Let's see if the others are back. Haven't had fun like this since we were kids. Thanks, Noct.
Yeah, another weird frame drop. I'm not too sure what that was about.
No sweat. I had fun too.
You did? I'm so happy to hear that. Anyway, the thing I bought today, it's for you. But it's a surprise, so you're gonna have to wait.
Hey, look who's back. Talcott, go on and tell him what you told me.
You got it.
Oh, come now, show some respect.
Whoa, no need to respect me. I'm not royalty.
So, there's this legend about a sword, and the sword's supposed to be behind a waterfall nearby.
It may well be one of the lost tombs.
Check it out.
Sure. Thanks for the tip, Talcott.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we have to go and find this sword. This actually takes a little while to do. But I just wanted to kind of go back and look at Final Fantasy 15 with some 2025 hardware. Apart from all those weird frame drops, it does work pretty well. Of course, there's also the frame spikes in addition to those weird frame drops, so yeah. Optimization, guess, was never really high on the priorities of Square Enix for this one. But regardless, I still enjoyed the game. That's pretty much it for me, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching.